In 1965, an American college student called Randy Gardner stayed awake for 11 days in a row in order to see how his body would react to sleep deprivation. On the second day, he stopped focusing. His eyes stopped focusing. Next, he lost the ability to identify objects by touch. By day 3, Randy was moody and uncoordinated. At the end of the experiment, he was struggling to concentrate, had trouble with short-term memory, and became paranoid. Although Gardner recovered with some days of sleeping and with no long-term psychological or physical damage, for others, losing short-eye can result in hormonal imbalance, decreased productions of antibodies, and premature death because of heart diseases. How many of us get late every night? Despite the homework assignments, according to the questionnaire applied to this group, 76% of us prefer to spend the night doing other activities such as watching videos, TV, reading books, and listening to music. So as mentioned by the National Sleep Foundation, young adults need from 7 to 9 hours of sleep per day, but most of us get only from 4 to 5 hours. The first consequence derived from sleep deprivation is an irregular production of hormones such as cortisol, testosterone, and ghrelin. The first, have you ever spent the whole night awake? Perhaps many nights going late to bed. The sensation is exhausting. Nothing seems to go your way, and any problem makes you moody. Sleep deprivation causes an irregular increase in a hormone called cortisol. When we sleep, our body cells are repaired by the immune system. When the body doesn't get enough sleep hours, cortisol is released fixing the problem, but it has other side effects, such as making mood easily variable and affecting your relationships with others. The testosterone production in both men and women also decreases when we are sleep deprived. Even though men and women have different levels of testosterone, it is still present in everyone's bodies, and when we exercise, our bodies release testosterone promoting muscle growth and good mood. But when we do not sleep, the levels of testosterone go down significantly, causing deformations in the body and bad humor. So if you want to get fit, you need to get a good sleep. The ghrelin hormone is responsible for the appetite, and it increases when we're exposed to long periods of sleep deprivation. Dietitians recommend that for any diet to work, you need to spend at least 8 hours of sleep per day. Because of this, sleep deprivation can also lead to obesity problems and premature diabetes. In a study made by the University of Chicago, 11 young adults were sleep deprived for a whole week, and it was proved that their ability to perform basic metabolic functions such as processing and storing carbohydrates or regulating hormone secretion were significantly reduced, stimulating changes that resemble the effects of aging in a short period of time and early diabetes. Have you ever wondered why you get easily sick? You might blame the sudden weather in Puebla, but another important causal factor is not getting enough sleep. As I have mentioned before, the immune system is responsible for the reparation of cells in our body during nighttime, but since we're exposed to long periods of no sleeping, this immune system fails to join another needed function, which is the production of antibodies. We all know that the antibodies prevent us from getting sick, serving as a shield for our body and rejecting the entrance of bacteria and other external viruses. Studies show that people who don't get quality sleep or enough sleep are more likely to get sick after being exposed to a virus or other external viruses. Lack of sleep can also affect how fast you recover if you do get sick. Now, the third consequence is an increased risk of stroke. In 2014, a devoted soccer fan died after staying awake for 48 hours, that's 2 days, to watch the World Cup. While his death was due to a stroke, studies show that chronically sleeping fewer than 6 hours a night increases stroke risk by 4.5 times compared to those getting consistent 7 to 9 hours of shut-eye. We have seen that sleep deprivation leads to a series of physical consequences, such as a hormonal imbalance, which increases the production of cortisol, the active agent that produces change in mood, decreases testosterone, weakening the body and making it lose muscle mass, and ghrelin, a hormone that increases the appetite effect and leads to obesity. Sleep deprivation also decreases the production of antibodies, which leave the body unprotected against viruses and increases stroke risk, which is an important reason